Hey everyone, welcome to the Isabella Banks YouTube channel. I'm Wheezy, and as always, it's a pleasure to have you here. Let's dive straight into it. So, have you guys heard the latest update in Prince Harry's case against Murdoch's NGN? There's been so much happening that I haven't been able to get to this story. So, last week, the judge in Prince Harry's case against NGN just delivered a resounding no to NGN's desperate plea for more time to prepare for trial. Once again, instead of reporting on the facts, the mainstream media is working overtime to bury any news that portrays Prince Harry's position in the case in a positive light. Instead, they are spinning their usual narratives to distract and manipulate public perception. Let's have a look at this headline by Daily Mail. They said Prince Harry suffers legal setback after a judge intervened to stop some of his witnesses giving commentary rather than relevant evidence at his trial against the Sun's publisher. You would never know from reading this headline that the judge in the case denied Murdoch's NGN's lawyer's application for extension of time to prepare for the case. But let's rewind a bit. In my last update, we discussed how the judge warned both parties to quit dragging this case out like some never ending soap opera, right? The trial date was set for January 20th, and Judge Timothy Fancourt made it crystal clear no extensions, no excuses. Fast forward to now, and what do we see? Murdoch's legal team scrambling, practically begging for a delay. Maybe they thought it would be Harry who would be begging for a delay, only to find out that Harry seems to be so prepared. He is almost too prepared. It's quite clear that Harry is more than prepared to proceed with the case. Harry has presented them with over 200,000 pages of evidence to review. They are crying that they're overwhelmed. Cue the tiniest violin, right? But Judge Fancourt was not buying their cries. His response was, "You've had years to prepare for this case. Don't come crying to me now." And get this, Murdoch's lawyers even complained about Prince Harry's refusal to settle. Imagine being upset because someone wouldn't let you off the hook. Here's the juicy part though. Murdoch's team isn't losing sleep over Harry's personal claim or even those of his co litigant Tom Watson. No, Harry's claim or his co litigant's claim are not their problems. What's really got them panicking are the generic issues set to take center stage in this trial. Why? Because those issues threaten to unravel Murdoch's empire. Harry's legal team aims to show that hacking, blagging, and hiring private investigators weren't isolated events. They were part of a coordinated systemic strategy orchestrated by senior Murdoch execs. And when the scandal broke, they allegedly conspired to bury the evidence. In other words, this part of the trial is going to be digging into who knew what and when did they know it. That question alone is enough to send shockwaves through the Murdoch camp. Murdoch's lawyers try to argue that these generic issues shouldn't even be included in the trial. But Judge Fancourt had already ruled that they are relevant, meaning Harry's team gets to lay the groundwork piece by piece. So they're not just going to be looking at Harry's claims, but the consistent behavior of the defendant. So, what that means is that they're not just going to be looking at Harry's claims against Murdoch's NGN, they're going to be looking at their consistent behavior to be able to ascertain whether there is any merit at all in what Harry is claiming that NGN did to him. Hmm. It's like watching a crumbling fortress. Murdoch's lawyers are frantically trying to hold up the walls, but the cracks are showing and they are widening fast. Now, let's talk strategy. Harry's team has submitted a mountain of evidence and witness statements, leaving Murdoch's lawyers floundering. They don't even know who exactly is going to be testifying because they have a whole bundle of documents which show that over 100 people are going to be testifying. Like they have the names, but at this stage in the game, they would have expected that they would have zeroed down the names to the main witnesses. At this stage, they don't even know who the main witnesses are. This is purely this is what I expect for a trial of this magnitude because there's so much on the line, there's so much at risk. So, Harry's best bet in order to proceed with this trial is to obscure his main witnesses, because to reveal them at this stage will give Murdoch's team too much time to investigate the witnesses and prepare to counteract anything that they're going to be saying on the trial. So, for Murdoch's team at this stage, it's going to be a guessing game. This is pure chess while Murdoch's team is struggling with checkers. I love it. And let's not forget the witnesses. Harry's lawyers want to cross examine Paul Cheeseborough. You know, Will Lewis, the Washington CEO's right hand man when he was working with Murdoch's News of the World, who also happens to be the current head of Tubi Media Group. They plan to cross examine him for a solid 5 to 6 hours. Can you imagine the sweat that's going to be dripping in that room as he squirms to answer Harry's lawyer's questions? By sharing an overwhelming volume of evidence, 200,000 pages to be exact, Harry's team has Murdoch's lawyers to prepare for every possible scenario. It's a masterstroke of strategy, making them work overtime just to keep up. Before we continue, if this is your first time here, welcome. Nigerians will say "E káàbọ̀." Please take a moment to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up and leave your thoughts in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. If you have visited before but you haven't yet subscribed, let today be the day. Stop sitting on the fence. Join our growing community and help us reach our goal of 10K subs. I'll tell you the reason why, okay? We are on a mission to reach 10,000 subscribers because we plan to support Prince Harry during his upcoming trials against the media by partnering with UK based anti media harassment charities. These organizations have stated that they will only collaborate with UK based social media platforms with over 10K subs. So, your subscription is truly going to be used to make a difference. It's not just for the vanity of the growth of the channel. To my loyal supporters who have been with me from the start, thank you for sticking with me on this journey. Your encouragement keeps me going. Don't forget to hit the like button and share your thoughts in the comment section below. All right, let's continue, shall we? Judge Fancourt, bless him, poor man, is trying to keep things fair and streamlined. So, on Harry's part, he has asked Harry's team to trim down some witness statements, not to erase them, but to avoid unnecessary cross examinations and keep the trial on track. But make no mistake, Harry's team is playing the long game. They are sharing just enough to force the opposition into a defensive frenzy while holding back key cards for the trial itself. And here's the kicker. Shortly after the judge denied the delay, what did we see? Piers Morgan suddenly announced his exit from Rupert Murdoch's media empire. He is now a full time YouTuber. No more pretending to be a journalist. Imagine all of that, only to end up being a YouTuber. Meanwhile, Disney is working on a documentary about Caroline Flack's tragic death, told through her mother's perspective. It feels to me like Murdoch's empire is collapsing in slow motion. Someone cue the soundtrack. I'm going down. The trial kicks off on January the 20th. Talk about a historic month in the making. What Harry is proposing to do with this trial has never been done before. Oh, and yeah, Prince Harry is expected to attend the trial in person. You guys know we're expecting to see Harry in the UK next week. Everyone, wish Prince Harry luck. So that's all for today's action packed update. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you think Murdoch's empire can survive this storm? Hmm. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget, please like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, this is Wheezy signing off. Peace.